Campus building projects and advice to student senate members were among topics at Wednesday's MSSA meeting as President Richard Davenport gave a short presentation and fielded questions from MSSA members.
The next capital project is Armstrong and Nelson Hall, both halls, is to provide a new view, a new facing of it, a new expansion, improvement of facilities and classrooms there. We didn't rank as high as we'd hoped during this last bonding rating session with Minsky, but we have gotten a lot here. And remember, we had Ford Hall go up just a few years ago on top of a new Trafton renovation, which was the largest project in the history of the state, individual capital project. So we have been treated very well. So I don't want to sound too greedy, but we do want more. And yeah, I also, something we've been working on, it's not quite there, and it's a new College of Business Global Solutions Center. And that is a major project that is still on the burner. We have a pretty good idea of what we want in that building, but it would be the showcase building on this campus when it's done. So I just have the simple task of raising a few $1 million more in order to get that building off the ground. So it's probably going to be in the neighborhood of a $40 million project, and it'll be spectacular. And it'll be located in an area that will, if I have my way, it'll be located in an area that will expand or extend the campus. So with our clinical science building going to the east, sort of east-north of Ford Hall, I see the College Business building going adjacent to the football stadium, which means on the same side of the street as the football stadium, but down toward the parking area, and would consume some of that area. Well, so I'd like to see a football stadium that's fitting of our university and our football team. So that's got to be included. And what that means, I don't know. Does it mean a brand new stadium, a revised stadium? You know, I have my ideas, but we'll be listening to the experts on that. Well, as the men and women's hockey center. And now that center won't be done until 2016 in terms of hockey. But both men and women hockey deserve a home. And like I talked about, football and basketball is another great example. We have the best basketball arena in the Midwest, fitting of our team, but we don't for hockey. And so we really need to step it up to match our national ranking of being #1 right now again. So we're happy for that. So that with the bubble and all the other things we're talking about, we're growing. We are going to be the institution to watch in this state and in the Midwest. The other one is even more intriguing, and that is to take one of the new buildings, the clinical science building or the new College of Business building, and to set aside space there. Now, in the clinical science building, when we designed that building, we designed it without a basement. And for a few $1 million more, we decided we would add the basement to it. Now, my goal is to raise the money for that, but we have made the commitment to make that happen. So now there's all of a sudden 25,000 square feet of space, and I think there's going to be a lot of discussion on how the build out of that space is done and what the priorities are. But if you think about it, it's a clinical science and nursing building, and have the health center there, offers some great synergy in having them together. It helps. So I'm not, committing myself to that, but I'm saying that's one idea. What I already said is you really are the ambassadors to the institution. I hope you see yourself as not just the representatives of the student body, but truly ambassadors. When you speak, you're speaking as a student senator, but you're speaking also as an ambassador. So what you say reflects on the institution. So I think it's very important that that be a part of your mindset. In addition to that, I hope that you find time in your studies, which are your first priority, to volunteer and to participate in other committees and organizations, and take advantage of your time here. But keep in mind that you have been selected by your peers as a leader of this institution, and I challenge you to live up to that expectation. And